Hi, and welcome to A Country Life. I'm Jennifer, and today we are going to make cranberry cowboy cookies. Many of you know we are cranberry farmers, and so I am always game to try new cranberry products and to try putting cranberries into just about anything. Putting cranberries in cookies is not a new thing. It's not overly crazy or wild. You know, it's not like, you know, adding cranberries maybe to salsa or something like that, which might seem a little bit more gourmet, right? Okay, just a sec. Maria, you gotta turn that off, okay? So I tend to eat fairly low carb-ish, but sometimes I just want a cookie. I don't want a cookie that's made out of cream cheese. I just want a good old-fashioned wheat flour cookie. And I also like cookies that are filled with junk, you know, nuts and chocolate and cranberries and fruit bits and just all the things, okay? I love cookies like that. So I'm happy to introduce you all today to a fairly newish product. And the cool thing is, I'll show them to you first. They're Honestly Cranberry dried cranberries. And what does it say? And it says, no added sugars, juices, or oils, just the fruit, delivering the true tart taste and natural goodness of cranberry year-round. These are a great product if you are looking to add the cranberry flavor to your recipes, but you really don't want all the added sugar. Is that blurry? Okay. And the cool thing about this product is that the creator and the maker of these cranberries, these Honestly Cranberries, lives just down the road from us. That is so cool. I love promoting a product that is, you know, near and dear to us. So anyways, let's get on with this. The other things that I'm going to add to my cookies are nuts, of course, because I love the crunch. And then again, I love coconut. I like the flavor of coconut, but I don't want all that added sugar when I add that. So I'm using this unsweetened coconut flakes. These are the same coconut flakes that we used in our giant granola bar marathon. If you happen to see that, this is the same coconut, and it's super, super good. And then this here I get at Aldi, Moser Raw Chocolates. This is the dark 85% cocoa. I have 3 of these, and this is going to add a total to my whole... What am I making? I'm making cranberry cowboy cookies, sweetie. So this is going to add a total of 10.5 grams of sugar to my whole recipe. So I did a quick math calculation, and I see that 75 grams of the semi-sweet chocolate chips would be 40 grams of sugar compared to 75 grams of this chocolate. The 85% dark chocolate is only 10.5 grams of sugar. So I'm going to add this to my cookies, and adding all these things are going to add good crunch and flavor and all that kind of kitchen sink junk. Aren't those what the cookies are called? Everything but the kitchen sink cookies. I've seen those before. It's going to add that sort of texture and flavor without all the added sugars, and that's what I like.
What does it taste like?
Get down so you're in the camera. Peter's going to try some super dark chocolate. What do you think, bud?
Tastes like yucky peanuts.
People are always interested in what else is going on while I'm filming. Here's what's happening. Peter is munching on a Pop-Tart. Maria is begging for a Pop-Tart. Amber is over there vacuuming. There she is, such a good helper. She's also... We gotta go over here if you can see through my dirty windows. She's also watering the horses. You don't want to go fast? That's fine. So we are all going to take a little break. We didn't get anything done with those cookies yet. But that's how it is. We're going to take a break because right now it's super sunny and everybody wants to go for a bike ride. Sam got Maria, right? All right, he got her all set for riding on the back of the tandem, which is going to be fun. Let's go get you on there.
I can't get up there.
You can't climb up there by yourself?
No.
Okay.
Can you play a camera down?
It's fine.
Sam's going to lift you up there.
Not fine. Not fine.
And there she is. Okay, here we go. So getting started with the cookies here, I'm going to cream 1 stick of butter and a 1/2 cup of shortening. You can use lard or you can even use all butter. Just know that if you do use all butter, your cookies are going to be a little bit flatter and more spread out. Again, wanting to just lower the sugar, I'm putting 2/3 cup instead of a full cup of brown sugar, and 2/3 cup of white sugar instead of a full cup. 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 eggs, 2 cups of oatmeal, next up, the dry ingredients include 1.5 cups of white flour. And then I'm just going to use some whole wheat flour too, 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. If you're not used to putting in whole wheat flour and you don't have it or you don't like it, feel free to just go with all white flour. But I do like adding whole wheat flour. It just gives it a little bit different flavor, and it's a flavor that I like. It tastes more like whole wheat. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and lastly here for the dry ingredients, 1/2 teaspoon salt. And now comes the fun part. I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of that chocolate that I chopped up. I'm going to do 1/2 cup of the chopped pecans. I'm going to do almost a full cup of the Honestly Cranberry, and I'm going to do 1/2 cup of the unsweetened coconut flakes. I'm going to mix it really well, and then we'll be ready to put them on the pan and bake. So this is a close-up of the Honestly Cranberry product, the dried cranberries. They are just that, perfectly dried little cranberries. The cool thing about this is that as the crow flies, these cranberries are actually growing just about a mile away from our house. We're cranberry farmers, they're cranberry farmers, and they happen to also produce this product, Honestly Cranberry, which is really cool. So these, you know, they talk about eating local, and for us, these are just about as local as it can get unless we put our own cranberries in here. Now let's get this mixed up. This is pretty thick stuff because, like I said, I put in all kinds of ingredients. Okay, this, perfect. Amber just pointed out to me that it is actually 71, now it actually looks like 72 degrees outside. That is just amazing. And I'm just gonna also show you, look at that. That's the last little snowbank out my kitchen window, so that should be melted, I'm hoping, by tomorrow. For this first pan, I'm only putting 9 on a pan just because I like to make these pretty hefty. If you're trying to just keep it to 1, you actually feel like you had a pretty good sized cookie.
Good, but I just want a little of that.
You want a little more dough?
Yeah.
There it is. Every time I make cookies, they always turn out just a little bit different, and I thought that these were going to spread a little more, but they didn't. So this next time I'm going to put more on the pan. I think it's because I had that whole wheat flour in this time, and it just kept them from spreading quite so far. As far as the Honestly Cranberry product, I will leave a link to, let's see if we can see that. I will leave a link to their website in the description box, and you can click on that and go there to find out further information. I believe they have a list there of all the different places that you can find their product. If there's anything that you would like me to do a video about as far as cranberry types of foods or cranberry recipes, please leave some suggestions for me in the comments, and I will see what I can do about bringing a few more cranberry videos to my channel. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today while I make these cookies, and for standing by while we took our little bike ride. The full recipe is going to be on my blog, www.camphomeschool.blogspot.com. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you haven't already, please subscribe below, tap on the little bell, and that will keep you up to date with all of the brand new videos that are here at A Country Life. And I will see you next time with a brand new video. I need to get going because I have some cookies that need to be eaten. So bye-bye.